let's dive into this gripping tale. Have you ever woken up from a dream and instantly regretted it? Not because the dream was bad, but because it was good. Because it showed you a future you desperately want, but fear might never have. Welcome to the captivating tale of Arham, a man caught in the paradoxical grip of déjà vu, where every step echoes with familiarity and every smile seems scripted. It all started with whispers, subtle nudges, the feeling that he was always one step ahead, knowing what would happen before it unfolded. At first, it was benign. He could anticipate how a conversation would end, or what someone would order at a restaurant. These weren't predictions, just uncanny feelings of certainty. It was as if the world was playing on repeat, and he had seen the movie before. Then the whispers grew louder, turning into a cacophony that drowned out his senses. He began to remember faces, places, even conversations from years ago with a clarity that startled him. It was like flipping through a photo album of his own life, except he was living it, not just looking at it. Was he going crazy? Had he finally snapped under the pressure of life? Or was there a more logical explanation for these déjà vu episodes? It was during one such episode that Arham found himself inexplicably drawn to an old, dusty bookstore nestled in a forgotten corner of the city. As he stepped inside, the musty smell of aging paper and leather hit him, and the sight before him made him gasp. It was as if the bookstore itself had been holding its breath, waiting for him. Amidst the towering shelves lay a single book, its cover neither worn nor faded, as if it had been placed there just yesterday. The title, The Echo of Lives, was written in a language he didn't recognize, yet somehow he understood its meaning. Curiosity piqued. He reached for the book. His fingers brushed against its surface, and in that instant, memories flooded his mind, not his own, but someone else's. A kaleidoscope of images, emotions, and experiences that seemed both alien and achingly familiar. Days turned into weeks, and the bookstore became his sanctuary. With each visit, he felt a profound connection to the book and the life it seemed to represent. He started experiencing fragments of other lives, not just his own. There were glimpses of a woman in love, a child's laughter echoing through a sunlit room, the quiet contentment of an old man watching the sunset. It was as if the book was opening portals into different lives, allowing him to witness their joys and sorrows, their triumphs and heartbreaks. Each life was unique, yet they were all intricately woven together, forming a tapestry of human experience. But amidst this cosmic journey, a nagging question echoed in his mind. Why was he experiencing these lives? Was it a gift, a curse, or merely a figment of his imagination? Lost in this labyrinth of memories, Arham stumbled upon an inscription hidden between the book's pages. The elegant script spoke of a realm where lives intertwined, where echoes of the past resonated in the present, and where the boundaries between realities blurred. It was a passage that hinted at the very essence of the book, at the nature of his existence, and at the interconnectedness of all lives. With newfound determination, Arham delved deeper into the book's enigmatic wisdom, seeking answers to the questions that plagued him. He read about a celestial library where the annals of human existence were recorded, where every decision, every emotion, every heartbeat found its place. The library was said to hold not just memories, but the very fabric of life, a testament to the infinite possibilities that unfolded within the human experience. Intrigued and slightly terrified, Arham wondered if this celestial library held the key to his own existence, to the whispers of lives he had lived before. The ancient text spoke of a being known as the archivist, the guardian of the celestial library who held the knowledge of countless lifetimes. It was said that the archivist could unlock the secrets of the past, shedding light on the mysteries of reincarnation and the echoes of former lives. Hope surged through Arham. Perhaps he could finally find answers, understand why he was reliving these lives, and uncover the truth about his existence. Driven by this newfound hope, Arham embarked on a quest to locate the archivist. Guided by cryptic clues hidden within the ancient text, he traversed realms where time stood still, where the boundaries of reality were thin, and where the echoes of past lives whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. Through ethereal landscapes and celestial pathways, he journeyed, each step bringing him closer to the heart of the mystery. The archivist resided in a sanctuary untouched by time, where countless scrolls and star charts documented the tales of countless lives. As Arham stepped into this hallowed space, he was met with a sight that took his breath away. Before him stood a majestic being of pure light, emanating wisdom and serenity. It was the archivist. In a voice that resonated with the ages, the archivist explained that Arham was experiencing the echoes of past lives, fragments of souls he had once inhabited. These echoes were not mere memories or dreams, but threads connecting him to the tapestry of existence. The archivist revealed that Arham had lived many lives, each contributing to the rich tapestry of his soul's journey. Yet, amidst this grand revelation, a somber truth emerged. The archivist explained that these echoes were not just fragments of his past, but harbingers of his future. They were guiding him, shaping him for the life he was destined to live next. Just as his past lives had led him to this moment, so too would this life lead him to the next chapter of his existence. Arham, overwhelmed by this profound realization, questioned the purpose of it all. Why was he reliving these lives? What was the greater plan at play? The archivist, with gentle wisdom, explained that life was a cycle of learning, and each life was a step on the path of growth, an opportunity to learn, to love, to evolve. The echoes were there to teach him, to guide him back to the lessons he had yet to master. As their conversation echoed through the timeless halls of the celestial library, Arham began to understand the deeper meaning of his extraordinary journey. He realized that he wasn't merely a passive observer of these lives. He was an active participant, a co-creator of his own destiny. Each decision, each emotion, each interaction was a brushstroke painting the canvas of his existence. The archivist, sensing Arham's dawning comprehension, imparted one final piece of wisdom. He explained that the true power lay not in escaping the echoes of the past, but in embracing them. By acknowledging and integrating the lessons from his past lives, Arham could evolve, not just as a soul, but as a force for creation in his present life. Armed with this newfound understanding, Arham stepped out of the celestial library, transformed. He no longer saw his echoes as burdens or curses. He saw them as gifts, as guides, and as opportunities for growth. With gratitude in his heart, he embraced the intricate tapestry of his existence, ready to weave his own unique pattern into the grand design of life. And so, dear listeners, the tale of Arham reminds us that life is a continuous journey of the echoes of our past, whether in the form of memories, dreams, or intuitive feelings, are not mere remnants of our history. They are integral parts of our present and future. By embracing and understanding these echoes, we can navigate our existence with greater wisdom and purpose. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a déjà vu moment that seemed to have a deeper meaning? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your stories might just be the next chapter in someone else's journey.